Carlitos. So yesterday we hit 103 subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing and getting the numbers up there. Anyhow, for all you who are new to my channel, my name's Gil. I'm a friendly neighborhood gangbanger. I banged from the 80s to the whole 90s. I still live in my hood, but now for the most part, I'm just a regular American guy. That's why I call myself the American Cholo. With that being said, let's get started. So today's little topic is going to be on fool's gold. What is fool's gold? Well, fool's gold is I guess a rock or a material that looks just like gold, and you think it's gold and you think it's worth something, but in reality, it's worth jack shit. So when I say fool's gold, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the dope game, man. I'm talking about slanging dope, slanging crack, slamming speed, whatever you're out there trying to sell as far as drugs go. That's the dope game. When I talk about stuff like this, what people need to realize is that I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I'm not sitting here making stories up. I'm talking about true life experiences, man. My mom sold coke from, I want to say, the mid to early 80s all through the 90s. She finally came out the joint in like 98 after doing a couple years, and she stopped selling drugs. I mean, the thing I can tell you about my mom's is I always had a roof on my head. I always had fucking clothes on my back. I was always fed. We may have not had the relationship that a son and a mother really has. It was a pretty gangster relationship when I was younger. Now it's about as close as we can get after going through what we already gone through. But when I'm talking about gang shit, when I'm talking about drug shit, anything that I'm talking about, believe it or not, I know for the most part first-hand experience. I'm not making shit up. I lived it, brother, and I'm just trying to help people from making those same mistakes. So, the dope game, man. That shit is about as false as gangs. You sit in here, you think you're hustling, you think you're pushing, you're making all this money for, I don't know, let's say a year, 2 years, maybe 5 years. Let's say I give you 5 years. Let's say you're balling out and you're making all this money. Well, once the feds come knocking, carnal, that shit's gone, homeboy. That's when you realize what you had. You had that fool's gold. They're gonna seize your vehicles. They're gonna seize your house. If you have any bank accounts, they're gonna seize that. They get any cash, it's all gonna be seized. And you're gonna probably, if you're making that much money, you're looking at least like 10 years in the feds. That's the minimum. After those 10 years, you're coming out broke. You've lost 10 beautiful, valuable years of your life, and that's what some people just don't understand. Fuck the money, brother. Fuck the fame. Those years in your life, you're never getting back. We only got a short journey in this life, and I can actually see that now. I couldn't when I was younger, and a lot of people to this day don't see it. They think they're going to live forever, or the life's going to go forever. No, guys, we're here for, I don't know, maybe 60, 70 years if you're lucky, and if you're real lucky, maybe you get a little bit older than that. But for the most part, we're here in a short journey, and if you want to piss it away 10 years in the joint because you made a little bit of money for the last 3 or 4 years, but then after that, you're coming out 10 years older, no work experience, you're an ex-felon, and you got a dope case on your jacket, and that makes it sometimes difficult to get certain jobs. I get the allure of it. You sit there and you see people making all this money. You sit there, you think they got the car. You sit there, you think they got all this. But ask yourself this, or just go to your neighborhood, go to your hood. Go look for any old dope dealers. Go look for any of your homies that used to slang dope. Go look for any people that you knew that slang dope. There is no old dope dealers, brother. It doesn't happen. It's a fucking myth. It's a myth in the hood that you're gonna sell this stuff. You're gonna buy a house. You're gonna do this. No, what happens most of the time is people who are slanging dope never really had money, because if you did, you wouldn't be slanging dope. So you start slanging dope, you start getting money in your pocket. Well, you know what the phrase goes, easy come, easy goes. And that's what people do. They start blowing that fucking money. They'll fucking buy some nice rims. They'll buy this. You'll never buy any property. You'll never buy anything that's going to actually last and hold. And if you do, like I said before, the feds come knocking. That's just gone, man. Times have changed. Back in the 80s, even to the 90s, yeah, you could have made good money. You could have stashed some away if you were lucky. But like I said, most people don't. It's blown. But in today's era, man, there's too much technology. Look at this. I'm on the phone over here at the job site in Brentwood, and I'm sitting here talking to you guys. Technology has changed the game. And for the dope dealers, it's made it much worse, because you know what? They're listening to everything, dude. They're on every phone. They can look through your texts. They can look through your emails. They can look through all your shit, whether you believe it or not. And I know for a fact, people always talk on their phone, man. People are always getting caught up. There's phones everywhere. There's pictures everywhere. I mean, there's nowhere to hide, carnal. Those days of hiding are over. And if you are making enough noise where you are making that much money, pushing that much weight, guess what? The feds are going to be on you. And it may take a year, make two, whatever it takes. They're patient. They're going to sit here, get a nice little case on you, and then next thing you know, you're fucked, homie. You're fucked. You're 20-something years old, you're 25 years old, and you're looking at 30 years, carnal. And guess what? Once you start getting those 30 years, you're going to sit there and say to yourself, fuck, dude, was this all worth it? Was this all worth it? Well, if you're thinking about getting into that shit, you better think again, man. That shit's fake. That shit's fool's gold, man. You're going to go in there think you're making all this money, and you're going to come out broke on one. You might come out dead on the other, or you might come out a drug addict yourself. My stepdad was with my mom. He was in that dope game. He got smoked. I want to say, got smoked like in 91, man. He got smoked for about like $5,000. Dope deal gone wrong or whatnot, and that was it, homeboy. You know, he got killed over some bullshit. But it was all over drugs. It was all over money. It was all over that so-called fucking rags to riches, man. But that's not a real world. It's fake. And the unfortunate part of all that really is, all you guys who are out there hustling, pushing, and doing all that, dude, that's what life is. I'm out here looking for work. I'm out here pushing work. I'm out here trying to collect money to get some guys. This is the game. This is the real hustle right here, brother. Out here in the street. It's the same drive. It's the same hustle. If you guys would only sit there and put that effort into hustling out here in real world, you can keep making that money. You can keep pushing your people forward, man. But that dope shit, no, man. It's bullshit. It's lies. First of all, you're selling poison to your own gente. And then after that, you're going to be broke. You're going to be coming out of prison. You're going to be a drug addict. You ain't going to have shit to show for it, man. And like I said, time and time again, I'm still here in my neighborhood. So I see the effects of drugs. I see the effects of gangs. I see the effects of drug deals. I see all this shit every day, homeboy. I drive through it every day. I haven't left. It's like I'm sitting here eating popcorn and I'm watching this movie unfold in front of me all the time. And that's why I'm here trying to get this message out. I'm not talking out of my ass. I'm not somewhere out of state. I'm not in a fucking mansion. I'm in my neighborhood, man. But for the most part, like I said, I'm just a regular guy. But I have a lot of different life experiences that most people just don't have. And I hope that somebody can at least take from this the reality of it, the truth of it, and not ever say, oh, nobody ever told me. Oh, I didn't know that. Listen, in my hood, I'm trying to help my homies out. And now I'm trying to help you guys out to see the reality of it. I use that same drive, like I was saying, to get my hustle on, to get my money, to really push. This is what being a gangster is all about. That other shit? No, man, that's just fake, brother. Being a gangster is coming out here to take care of your family, take care of business, and pushing. It's the same hustle, man. But we've been doing the hustle wrong on this time. But we didn't know any better. Listen, carnal, I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. I'm here to tell it like it is. Some people kind of trip out on me. They sit there and say, I saw this one guy, he commented me, hey, American Cholo, aren't you a hypocrite? How are you going to be American? How you be a Cholo? What, brother? I was a Cholo since the 80s, homeboy. I'm still here. But now, yeah, I'm an American. And what you guys who say shit like that don't understand is gangs are as American as apple pie, man. We started this shit out here, man. America started this gang shit. It wasn't a worldwide phenomenon. America started this shit, especially mostly in LA, man. So gangs are as American as apple pie, people. You know, and I'm just trying to show you that, yeah, I lived on both spectrums. I lived on that hood shit where it was all about the hood. I'm ready to die for my hood. I'm ready to kill for my hood. And it didn't give me shit, man. It got me jack shit out of life. All it did was take years out of me. It made me come out and see my daughter when she was really like 8 years old because I wasn't out of jail and wasn't worried about her. I was too fucking busy worried about myself and my fucking neighborhood. And it get jack shit in return. So at least learn from my bullshit. And hopefully step your game up, man. When you're my age, you could be in a better position than I am. And that's what I want from my people. I want people that realize that, you know what? Just because you're a Cholo, just because you're a gang member, whether you're a Crip, whether you're a Blood, whether you're a fucking Haitian, whether you're Asian, whatever fucking hood you're from, brother, there's a different life out there. That little box that you're stuck in, nah, man. There's a big, beautiful world out there. And that's the sad part. We're stuck sometimes in that box. And I see it all day long with my homies. They're stuck in that box. I'm like, hey, carnal, come here, look outside this box, homeboy. Look outside the box, fucking George. Thinking about outside the box, you guys should really check out Outside the Box podcast with the homie from Lennox, man. George, he's a younger guy. I think about 30 years old, 29 years old. And he's got some good shit to tell you guys. I mean, he can probably reach a lot of younger guys more than I can, because some people think I'm just an old fucking geezer that don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But if you knew who I was, you wouldn't think that way. Anyhow, guys, you know what? I really appreciate the time. I appreciate the subscribes. Leave a message and let's talk about it, man. Whether it's good or bad, I ain't tripping. I'm ready to discuss anything with anybody. So you guys have a great day and have a great holidays also. I'll catch you guys later, man. Bye.